Good morning, it is Chris from AM/PM Runs. It is Tuesday. I almost said Saturday. It is Tuesday for the first run of week number 11. I don't know why I held up a 2. It's kind of like an 11. It's already almost 11 a.m. Hey, I just took forever to wake up this morning. I don't feel super great. The weather in Florida has been up and down, up and down. Cold and rainy, and then really hot the next day, back and forth, and I'm just like all stuffed up. Today we're gonna do some speed work because pretty much all last week I was doing recovery runs. Thanks to the stretches that I was talking about at the end of last week's video, my knee and hip pain is like completely gone. I've been doing those stretches every day, and I'm gonna do more of it today. So today's speed run is going to be, I believe, a 6-minute warm-up, and then it's kind of like a backwards pace chart. I think there's a fire truck going by outside. That's funny. Sorry, that might have been loud. Also, you might not have heard it. Sorry, I'm all over the place. This one's gonna be a bit casual today. It's 5 or 6 minutes warm up, and I believe it's 1 minute at best pace, and then like 2 minutes at mile pace, 3 minutes at 5K pace, maybe 5 minutes at 10K pace. It's like a reverse speed. So instead of getting faster, you're getting like slower and more controlled as it goes on. I'll put up what it says right over there because I am forgetting it right now. Again, I'm tired, and you know, it's hard to remember all the numbers that get thrown around all the time in the running space, and I just looked at the plan like a second ago. So yeah, I'm gonna run that today. It's Tuesday, first run in the week. I'm running in the Mizuno Hyperwarp Pure. I wanna work on making like a full 25-mile review. I do have a 5K coming up in like a week and a half, so I'm trying to make sure my fitness is a bit back up to where I want it to be. I don't think I've been making a lot of fitness gains. I've just been trying to maintain it the best I can between dealing with like the leg injury and sickness. I just kind of want to maintain. So we'll see where I'm at today with today's speed work. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're doing okay. Let you guys know. You'll know before I do. See you in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back from the little speed run today. My knee hurt a little bit, but I ended up doing the stretches and some light work on my Pilates machine at home, and most of the knee pain seems to be gone. I can lift my knee all the way up, so that's good. It was warmer than I thought it would be, so I ended up really wishing I didn't have these long pants on. Otherwise, pretty good. You'll see the times up right here. The first section was actually 1 minute at mile pace, but I don't think I was as warmed up or like ready for it, even though the warm-up was a little bit longer than usual. It was 6 minutes versus the normal 5-minute warm-ups, but I just don't think I was fully like with it locked in. So I ended up at like 6:40 something, which isn't bad. It's just that's not really my mile pace. Actually, it was 6:50 something. And then after that, I had to do 3 minutes at 5K pace, and that ended up being like 6:40 something. That was closer to my actual mile and 5K pace. And then the next was 10K pace, which I think was right around 7, maybe 7.5 minutes, and then just a chill back speed for the last bit. I feel pretty good about all of it. Like I said, my knee doesn't hurt too much. The shoes were nice and comfortable. I really want to run in them some more. The best way to describe them is, to me, they are just a better Vaporfly 4. It does everything that the Vaporfly 4 does, that really low stack, that ground feel, the super fast turnover. It's like stable and responsive. And it doesn't super protect your legs. Like, yeah, my legs are tired and sore versus like an Alpha Fly or something, but for just like speed work and like I want to go fast, these are better, and I think my legs feel better than when I do that speed work in the Vaporflies. They still have actual cushioning and stuff, and yet they're 2 ounces lighter. So yeah, these handle, I mean, they're more expensive than the Vaporfly 4, but they do the same mission way better. And they're not too much more, and I'm sure eventually they'll be on discounts and stuff. So just a thought, if you're interested in the Vaporfly 4 and you're watching this forever from now, I mean, I'll do a full Mizuno review once I get like 25 miles on them, but if you're watching this video in the future, I would get the Mizuno Hyperwarp Pures if you're thinking about the Vaporfly 4s. Now, I don't know if the durability will be similar, but I will say my Vaporfly 4s look like they've been chewed by a dog, and they only have like 35 miles on them. Because again, I can't do super long distances in them because they beat my feet up. These don't do that, so. But anyways, so I feel pretty good about the run. That was a minor little Vaporfly versus Mizuno rant. Actually, I might make a full video on that. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. But yeah, that wraps up the first run. I know normally I do a speed or a long run on Tuesdays, but I wasn't really feeling a long run today. Like I said, my throat and my nose is all stuffed up. The run really helped kind of clear me out, but I still want to ease back into those super long runs and stuff where my knee is kind of acting up after longer paces. I need to be in a position where I can like stretch it out and work through that after the run instead of like driving out 30 minutes to go run a half marathon somewhere. It's funny, all of my aches and pains trace back to that. Oops. But it was a good half marathon. So yeah, I've got the 5K coming up. It'll be next week's recap video. So I'm just kind of building up my speed and mileage, working back towards that goal. So see you all tomorrow. It's 12:30. I kind of do want to do a longer run. 1 second. All right, I'm just gonna go run for like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. I'm just gonna do a nice, light, easy run around the neighborhood. The Vibero Premiums, I just decided I wanted to go for a run, but I had to change into short pants. It's already almost 1 now, but I figured, hey, I have the day, why not get some more miles in. Yeah, I'll probably go run for 25, 30 minutes, just nice and easy, and see how my knee feels with increasing some distance and mileage. Right now it feels pretty good. A lot of the stretching has helped. So we'll see how that helps for the recovery run. See you guys in 20 minutes. Decided on 30 minutes. So far so good. Knee's a little achy, but I think if I just stretch, I'll be fine. So, yeah. See you in 15. Alrighty, I forgot to put on my hat, so you get to see my hat hair. I'm back from just barely a 5K, 3.1 miles in 30 minutes. Just really wanted to get back out there and do another run. I had a lot of fun. It was exactly what I was hoping to get out of the run. So yeah, I'm real tired now, so I'm gonna get some food, get some rest, and then maybe go for some kind of run tomorrow. I'm not really sure, but I'm really happy starting the week with like 6 miles, so much better than I was doing last week. And I honestly feel way better, like stuffiness and everything wise, after doing the runs. So probably should keep that going, get the blood flowing, you know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so it's Sunday. I have not run again. Today is race day. I ended up wearing the New Balance SC Elite V5 with my New York City colorways. I haven't run again since Tuesday because I've been quite sick and busy this week. So we'll see how the 5K goes today. Let you guys know in just a minute. Alrighty, I picked up my packet and I actually forgot my little clothespin things at home. So they gave me clothespins and I decided to use the shirt that they provided because it's actually a little chilly out this morning and I kind of thought I'd be able to just push through it, but it's actually quite chilly. So I'm wearing their shirt with their clothespins and the bib, which is good. It matches my hat. I got these new orange pants on that I tried to get around Christmas time and they kept getting delayed until Amazon asked me to cancel my order because they couldn't ship it, and then I just placed the order again and it got here in the next day. So interesting. I've had a Celsius. I'm feeling pretty good. I got pretty good sleep last night. I'm just simply worried because I haven't run in a week. I'm still slightly under the weather, but I can kind of breathe now without coughing and stuff. So we'll see how we're feeling. Got about almost an hour until race time. I did not want to have what happened in December happen again, of getting here super late and being pressed for time. So might have overdid it a little bit this time, but we'll see. It might work out. I might be super fast. See you guys in a minute. Good morning. It is Thursday. That's a lie. Today is Friday. This can be my second run of the week. I did not record for the first run. I wasn't fully sure if I was going to be able to finish or go through with that run, just because I'm really working back on my knee pain injury, and it seemed to not be hurting at all yesterday. I ran on Wednesday. It is Friday, not Thursday. But yeah, so today we're gonna take it real nice and slow again, just try and do probably another 35 to 40 minute run, right around 3 to 4 miles, and we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. I know this recap week is gonna be all over the place because I've got stuff from like 2 weeks ago and then a couple days ago and then today, so it's gonna be a bit of a mess. But I've been trying to film whenever I've been running. I've just been running very little, so I wanted to piece that all together into the 2-week kind of recovery period with a dumb little race in the middle that really messed up my knee more. So yeah, I'm gonna do some stretches for about 10 minutes and then go on a 35 to 40 minute run. I am running in the Vomero not the premiums, running in the Vomero Pluses today. I just want to give them a shot. I've been running a lot in the premiums, and I just had the thought that maybe I should try running in something a bit more low to the ground. It's still 45 mil of stack, but just it's 10 less than the premium, and I want to see how my knees feel on a not super cushion and plush kind of setting, because I've only been running in the premiums for my recovery runs, so I want to get my feet kind of slowly, my legs and knees all working towards actually running in normal shoes again versus just super recovery shoe of the Vomero Premium. So we'll see how I feel after today's run and just go from there. So you guys will know before I do. I'll see you in just 30-40 minutes, but right now it'll be immediately for you. See ya. All right, I am back from the run. It went pretty good. My knee is a little sore per usual, but I think I might be able to just stretch it out and that might be better. It doesn't feel too bad. So I took this one a little bit faster, kind of closer towards my normal long running pace. It ended up at 8:33 per mile average, and it was 45 minutes. I think I did like 5.3 miles, which is pretty good. I'm really happy. Like, everything upper felt pretty good. My heart rate felt a little higher than usual, but I think that's just because I haven't been running too much, so what are you gonna do about it? But yeah, otherwise I felt pretty good on the run. The Vomero Pluses kind of did what I wanted to, of being more solid and like a normal shoe feel under my foot versus the extreme plush of the Vomero Premiums. Unfortunately, they did have the side effect of me going a little faster just because they're so like comfortable and fun and easy to run in. Like I love the premiums too, but the Plus is definitely like that shoe. There's a reason why it was my favorite shoe of last year. I love this shoe so much. I could wear it all day. But no, I feel pretty good about the run. I went on some weird routes than I normally do. I just was kind of going wherever the run took me. So yeah, I feel pretty good. Gonna go do a bunch of stretches and stuff, just keep the muscle working, get some electrolytes and drinks in me, some water. Hopefully that all helps the knee. So yeah, I think very slowly I'm gonna start working back up towards my mileage. I have my 30K in about 2.5 weeks now. So I really need to baby this or solve it or like get better at like figuring out whether the pain is like going to be a like inhibitor or if it's just going to be like a little achy on the run kind of thing. Like, is it going to stop me or is it going to just like make me dial it back a little bit? Because I'd prefer just dialing it back a little bit. I worked real hard for this run, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Probably do another nice and easy long run. So see you then. Good morning, it is Chris from AM/PM Runs. You already know that this is at the end of the video, not the start. I messed that all up, but that's fine. Today's Sunday. It's gonna be the last day of this amalgamation of the last 2 weeks of all of my runs, just because it's been so all over the place and not consistent that I don't think I would have enough from either week to make like a proper recap video. And I don't want to make a 5-minute video and then like a 10-minute video. I'd rather just make one 15 with the last 2 weeks in one little section. So that's what we got going on. It is Sunday. It is 8:17. It is cloudy. It's not too bad out. I know the rest of the world right now is dealing with a lot of cold, but here in Florida, it's still like 70 outside, so it's not too bad. Today I'm going to be doing a speed run. I know. I'm gonna take it easy speed run. I'm wearing the Alphafly 3s because I think they are the most plush, cushioned, and comfortable race day, it's not race day, but like speed work, really fast, plated, and like squishy foamed shoe. I think this is the most stable and most comfortable for those longer runs at higher speeds. So I gotta get the last speed run in my like week plan out. It's been there for like 3 weeks, just because I've been dealing with this for so long. So I'm gonna try and get that out. It's only a 38-minute speed run today. It's a 5-minute warm-up followed by 2 minutes at 5K pace, and then 4 sections of mile pace for 30 seconds over and over and over and over again. And then back to the mile pace, or then back to the 5K pace, then mile pace, then back to the 5K for 3 sections. So it's like 5K pace, 3 mile paces, 5K pace, 3 mile paces, 5K pace, 3 mile paces. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'm excited to see where I'm at with any kind of like actually putting down speed. I know I wanted to see that from the actual race that I did, which reminds me, I have to talk about that at the end of the video today because I didn't record after that. It's been a rough 2 weeks. I'm sorry this video is all over the place, but I promise next week should be better. I'm not gonna promise too hard. But yeah, finding time to run in between life and recording stuff, it's complicated. So this is the best we got for this week, but I'll try and film some additional stuff from shoe impressions, shoe reviews, long-term updates on stuff, and sprinkle that in throughout the weeks when I'm missing on my recording schedule like last week. So all right, I'm gonna go run this speed run. Hopefully nothing hurts too bad, and you'll know before I do, so I'll see you then. All right, I'm back in the chair because I am tired. Oh, that sun is bright. Okay, no, the chair's fully in the sun. All right, we're gonna move to a different chair. So this can be a lot of yapping. I need to go over, this chair has lots of leaves on it. Okay, I need to go over a couple things. So last Sunday was my 5K race. I recorded some pre-stuff, which I'll probably put in on the day of, and then the results of this are just gonna have to be right now, which is at the end of the video. I actually don't know how that's gonna fit in. You'll know before I do. But anyways, I want to talk about the results of that. So I felt pretty good going into it. Obviously, I was worried about my knee pain, and I was dealing with just like how much can I push it, and especially considering I wasn't running much at all. I didn't know how much I had fallen off or how my knee was going to flare up day of, like if it really acted up. So I'll put my results here. I did luckily get my new 5K best. I beat my previous by I think 5 seconds. I went from 21:21 to 21:16. I'm really happy about that. I know it's a 5-second difference, but I feel like it's gonna get harder and harder to make those upgrades and differences. And I felt really good getting that after such like a bum week of not being able to run too much. So that was really awesome. It was hard. It was a hard run. I ended up getting 4th place overall, 1st in my age division. The person that got 1st overall was like 1.5 minutes ahead of me. So I think goal for next year for that Jurassic run again, maybe I can get 1st overall if I keep improving. I'm gonna try and make a video to come out in the coming days of my overall run goals for 2026. So be on the lookout for that. Spoiler alert, running a faster 5K is definitely in there. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that run went. I took a gel. I did a lot more long strides before, like warm-up strides, than I had ever really done before. I did some light pacing for my 5K in December, but I didn't do too much because I was with friends and family, and so like any jogging and running around, I didn't want to like ditch the whole family group. So I feel like it helped me get my heart rate up and my legs like already in that zone, which obviously is what I'm doing before all these speed works when I'm warming up for 5 minutes before. But it was different on race day. I'd never really tried it, and it definitely helps. Like it conditions your legs like that next level when you do like an 8.5 minute warm up and then you're doing a 650 mile pace and you're like, okay, my legs know what that 830-ish is at. I now know what 650 is at. I need to be at that next level from the start to the end. So yeah, I really happy with how that went. It was a lot of fun. I'll show a picture of the cute tiny little medal that they gave out. It was really cute. It was awesome. It was just a fun, like there wasn't a lot of people. I think there was like 200 people running, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I love the little medal. I'll see if I can throw a picture up of the medal that everybody got. It was really cute. It was definitely a highlight. And the shirts were super cute. You can see the shirts right here. Anyways, so yeah, that was the 5K. Really happy about that. I'm really, really satisfied with how that all ended up. So I can't wait to get to my next 5K race. Speaking of 5K race, today I almost ran a 5K, 3.07. And the run, it went really good. So my goal after my warm-up was I didn't want any of the sections over 7 minutes. I want to train my body around 6:30 to 6:50. I want to get in that range more consistently this year. That is like my main goal, is I want to stop falling back towards the 7s so frequently, which is hard, but you'll see, I mean, you saw on the pace chart for the 5K race, you'll see I think one of them was like 7:11. The 2 like mile paces before that were way faster. It was like fast, slow, fast, and I would rather be more consistent under that 7 instead of falling back. So that's like a long-term goal. I only had one interval today that was 7 flat, so I'm really happy about that. But if you look over here, a lot of these intervals were in the 5s, which I'm really, really happy about. I hit like a weird zone while I was running today where I could just feel my feet kicking out underneath me so smoothly and so like relaxed that like my legs were going faster than like my lungs could handle for once. Like normally it feels like my legs give out before the rest of my body. So I'm really excited for this like growth and challenge to continue improving that with that stride I've found. Speaking of stride, knee, not too bad. It was a little sore when I first got back, but I just sat here for about 5 minutes and just stretched it over and over and over again, and it seems to be gone away pretty quickly. So that's really good, especially because this was a hard run. I was trying to do as fast a cadence, just lots of ground snapping as fast as I can. And I think overall it worked out pretty good. Shout out the Alphafly 3s. They're definitely the most comfortable like race day and speed work training shoes if you need like that extra cushion. I'm really a huge fan of them. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry this week's video is going to be a bit of a mess all over the place, like structure-wise, and doesn't really make sense. Hopefully next week we'll be back on track. I should have a couple other running videos coming out, either shoe reviews or running goals overall. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.